Well, good morning, everybody. Hope y'all all had a nice New Year's, a safe one. We took a little bit of time off, a day or so, to not only celebrate New Year's, but do our 32nd anniversary. Happy anniversary, darling. Today, I'm gonna do a apple dumpling. I've seen this done 2 or 3 different ways. People use half apples, whole apples. We're going to do this very easily today, and pardon my moving the camera around here, but what we're going to do is going to take 2 Granny Smith apples and core them and cut them into eighths. Then we're going to take a crescent roll that up in there, seal it with a little bit of cinnamon on top of it. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of the recipe here. I'm going to go ahead and get this started. Let me give you a look of what we got here. I started doing the apples and Mom was like, aren't you going to vlog that? So anyway, we are going to be using an apple core and Christmas present. Sam the Cooking Guy knives. These things are awesome. Sam, the only thing I wish you guys would do is come up with a sleeve for them. They are really cool, though. I strongly suggest. You want some good knives? Check Sam the Cooking Guy out. These things are great. All right. When I made mention of the Sam's Cooking Guy knives, I said sleeve. I meant like a block, like your knife sets would go into. If they come up with that, that would make the set complete. I mean, like I said, these knives are awesome. Anyway, back to the recipe that we are working on here, which is apple dumplings. And what we've got here is 2 sticks of butter, and I have taken a 9x13 baking dish and coated it with butter. We've got the apples cut up there. I've got 1 teaspoon of vanilla that we're going to add to this, and a 1.5 cups of sugar. We're going to mix that in with the butter, and we're going to be adding, believe this or not, Mountain Dew of all things. I've seen the recipe done with Sprite, 7-Up, but Mama and I have a tendency to agree on this, that the Mountain Dew is going to bring out a little bit of the citrus flavor and probably make it a little bit better. So with that, let's get this stuff mixed up, and I'll show you what this looks like when we get it combined together. What you're going to do with your apples here is each piece that you've got, you want to roll that up in a crescent roll, sprinkle a little bit of sugar on it, and seal the crescent roll up. So let me get all that thrown together here, and what I will do is show you what we've got. And in the meantime, we need to heat the oven up to 350. I wanted to show you how this is going to work here with the apples. I've already mixed all the vanilla and the sugar and the butter together here. With the apples, what you want to do is, in your crescent rolls here, if we can get all that on, we're going to roll that up and seal it. Let me do that. It's kind of hard to hold the camera and do this at the same time, so give me just a second. Hello, Mama.
For me to do that for you.
So here's what it's going to look like. Actually, start from your narrow end, flip it down a little bit, down. Sorry, we're actually not using the camera, we're using my phone on a tripod, so we're just trying something. But anyway, start from your narrow end of your croissant, roll up to the thick end, and then when you get up to the thick end, the end over here, you want to seal that up, as I was saying. And you know what we didn't do on this one? We didn't put the cinnamon in it. Okay. Next. Sorry about the camera work here. All right. Another apple. We're going to start at the
You're still
narrow
missing
end.
your cinnamon.
I did it again.
I'm
getting corrected on this.
Go ahead and
So rather than I'm going to coat the apple with a little bit of cinnamon, I think what I'm going to do is going to get the same effect if we just do the inside of the crescent roll. So let's get this rolled up. Sealed up. And put in the pan. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these done up. And I will show you what it looks like in pan getting ready to go into the oven. So I've got the crescent rolls and rolled up around the apples and everything. I'm going to give you a look-see at this. There's what we got. That is 12 ounces of Mountain Dew. The only thing I had was a 16.9 ounce bottle, so I had to actually measure it out. So we're going to pour that in along the edges. I'm just going to let it seep in. And then we're going to put this in a 350 degree oven for 40 minutes. Now, I think what we had reached an agreement on, I want to modify this recipe a little bit, so I'm going to add some crushed pecans, crushed and roasted and salted pecans to this. So, at the end of 40 minutes, we're going to show you what it looks like. I had to show you what it looked like before I put it in the oven. I hope that's on camera good. All right, in the oven it goes for 40 minutes at 350. Those look good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you apple dumplings.
They're still sizzling.
They're just out of the oven, and I'm a little concerned on how much juice is in there. We're going to let it sit for about 15-20 minutes and do our taste test. I forgot to add, or tell you, when you put it in the oven, to add a little bit of sugar. And if you noticed, I did add the roasted pecans on top. Let's give that about 20 minutes and we'll do a taste test. Okay, as promised, here it is. I'm going to tilt this down and we're going to go for it. Look at that. There's the serving, and there, this stuff just kind of licking my fingers from doing it on the plate. This stuff is off the freaking chain. Good. I will be posting the recipe at the bottom. So, without further ado, excuse me, but I get to taste it and I can just tell you about it. But as I was saying, I think I added the nuts. Oh, you got to look at this. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Look at all the apple in there. Let me tell you, you will never make apple pie again. This is awesome. Abby, I'm on the way with a... Abby is my #1 fan, by the way. Okay, we're going to leave it with you guys. Hope you, like I said, I hope you guys had a nice Christmas, a wonderful New Year, and continue to be safe. They're talking about it's going to spike again. But anyway, you guys take care, love Jesus, and we'll see you guys next time around. I've got something up my sleeve I think you're going to like.
There is no